This is Zach Crockford's Cast blog on tutoring. Today is the 8th of March, Tuesday, so after school, hung out in the bio room with a bunch of kids. I think there were 4 or 5 kids there today who needed help with various things. Some of them, just wanted a quiet place to work, as usual. There are always those people. And then some of them wanted a little more help. One kid was learning about bilipid layers in cell membranes, which is something I haven't talked about since freshman year, really. And so I was helping him. He was stuck a little bit on what carbohydrates do. And so I was explaining the cell membrane as part of my arm, carbohydrates as the hand, and then pumps for protein. And I realized that when I was trying to understand it and explain it to him, what I was doing was very visual. I was looking at what I saw, and then I was processing it, and I was seeing if I could spit it back out. And that's how I study. And I realized that's that's how I learn. Is not only do I have to see something, maybe read it or hear it, but then I have to process it for myself. I have to make it my own. And I think that was helpful for him to see, is that visual representation of what was going on, because it's so hard to grasp what's happening in a cell. It's tiny. What are lipids? Who cares? What's a carbohydrate? So I think that kind of visual representation, but also that taking it off the page, making it a little more your own, making it something that you relate to personally because you created looking at it that way. So that's just a different way to look at learning and how I learn too. How I'm going off to college next year. I'm going to have to study for tests a lot more independently, do a lot of work outside of class, and it's good to know myself that way, I think. So that's a new skill for me. So this is my blog on tutoring for the 8th of March.